Guys, I came up with a perfect name for a Christmas comedy show.
We're doing a Christmas comedy show?
Yeah, check out these posters I made up.
Cookie Crumbs and Crummy Comedy?
It's Crumby, actually. You're not pronouncing the B.
Crumby is not a word. People will think you misspelled crummy.
Crumby is a word. It's saying that the comedy is broken into bits or crumbs.
That's not helping. That sounds like you're taking the leftover comedy crumbs and putting that on stage.
Whoa. When did you expand into comedy?
Expand into? I've almost been doing exclusively comedy since I came to Nelson.
That was supposed to be comedy? I thought you were just a terrible writer. Is that why you're calling it crummy comedy?
Crumby. It's Crumby.
Crumby is not a word.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be crumbly, but I didn't notice the typo until all 200 posters were made up.
Crumbly, like your comedy will fall apart?
No, as in it's going to be broken down into bits.
Broken down into crummy comedy bits?
Crumby!
Not a word. And even if it was a word, the B would be silent, and then it would sound like crummy, which implies terrible.
And considering if all your work was supposed to be comedy, it will be terrible.
Then I guess the title is perfect then, okay? If they already think my comedy is terrible, then they'll read it as crummy. And if they're smart, they'll understand it to be bits of comedy.
If they're smart, then they'll realize that crumby is not a word.
And once again, we come to how terrible a writer you are. So why should people come to this?
There will be cookies there.
Whole cookies or cookie crumbs like the poster suggests?
They will be whole cookies. I'm just trying to connect the comedy idea to the cookie idea, okay?
And you did by saying your comedy will fall apart like crumbly cookies.
Well, people don't know my comedy will fall apart.
Aren't you using this to promote the show?
Not if I can write something better.
Here we are now. I feel so bad. Here we are.